The news that Darth Sidious would be returning in Star Wars Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker nearly broke Star Wars Celebration, as the actor Ian McDiarmid actually coming out on screen and telling them to roll the trailer again was massive. Later on, J.J. Abrams and both Kathleen Kennedy stated that the Emperor's return was always their plan with Star Wars Episode 9, and that they wanted to have a villain and a through line between all three trilogies with that character. Of course, with Palpatine being the main antagonist, and very similar to the original trilogy, saving him for the third installment of this new trilogy. However, today we have some interesting information from Colin Trevorrow, who, while actually praising J.J. Abrams, gave a bit of a contradictory report to this original statement, when again both J.J. and Kathleen Kennedy stated that Emperor Palpatine's return was an inevitable one, and that it was always a part of the plan. Again, Colin Trevorrow was the director that was fired back in 2017 from Star Wars Episode 9, with of course the original director of The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams, returning to the project. But this is what Colin Trevorrow had to say about it. "I'm grateful to J.J. Abrams for embracing some of our ideas. It's exciting that fans will get to see the moments that felt essential to all of us. Bringing back the Emperor was an idea J.J. brought onto the table when he came on board. It's honestly something I never considered. I commended him for it. This was a tough story to unlock, and he found the key." Again, there were contradictory early reports that it was apparently the plan to have Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, return, but Colin Trevorrow clearly states here that this was not the original intention of Lucasfilm, and that this was an idea that J.J. Abrams brought to the table. There is a possibility though that this was always the plan for J.J. Abrams and his story following The Force Awakens, but it does not appear as if Emperor Palpatine's return was ever a part of the plan that Kathleen Kennedy personally knew about, and that they may have simply just said these things to put the fans more at ease, and to make it feel like the Emperor Palpatine character being included was less shoehorned, which is already a pretty large criticism for The Rise of Skywalker, and a lot of people have worried that Emperor Palpatine's inclusion in the film may not feel as organic as it should. Nonetheless though guys, I want to hear your opinion on this, and what do you think about this contradictory report from Colin Trevorrow about what Kathleen Kennedy originally said about Palpatine returning? Do you guys think that one of them simply misspoke, or did Kathleen Kennedy clearly state that again, Emperor Palpatine was always going to appear in Star Wars Episode 9? Or was that something that was said just to put the fans at ease, and it was actually something that J.J. Abrams brought to the table? For me personally, I don't really mind where the idea itself was conceived. All I care about is its execution, and whether or not Emperor Palpatine returning to The Rise of Skywalker actually makes sense narratively, and if they're able to make a good explanation for why the character is back. If they can do that, I'm quite pleased. As I've stated several times, I do very much like the idea of Emperor Palpatine returning, as it does create this through line through all three trilogies, but again, these comments may mean more to other people than some. Anyway, my friends, what are your guys' thoughts on this, and how do you feel about these contradicting reports concerning the return of Palpatine? Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.